And I was sitting in the parking lot of Chase Bank, which is where I banked at the time. And I open up the bank account on my phone, and we're negative in the bank account. We're overdrawn in everything, and we have no food. And my gas tank is on empty. And I had just started becoming a little bit of a believer. I just started thinking about the Lord. I think we had gone to like 2 church services with a friend. And I sat in the parking lot in that moment, and I just said, God, if you care about me, I need your help. He just brought me to my lowest point to bring me to him. And I go into the ATM, and in an act of faith, I put in my card and I pushed check balance because I was like, well, who knows? Maybe I made a mistake when I looked at the account in my app. I'm thinking totally worldly. I'm not even thinking maybe God changed this. I'm thinking maybe the world changed this for me. And there were $230. It was $238 and some change in the checking account. And there was no transactions before, no transactions after, no deposit, no, if you looked through the transaction history, it was like it was always there. And I say that because that is God.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been very easy for me to be like, oh, the bank made a mistake. They accidentally deposited $230 into my account, and there's the transaction line. I can see it, and not give the credit where the credit was due. But it was like it was always there, and it broke me.
Yeah.
I was completely undone that the Lord cared about the lack of pennies that we had to continue on to the next day, even in knowing, because I knew that we were living in sin, that we were living the way we shouldn't live, that we were conducting our relationship the way that we shouldn't. We were actively partying, like we were not walking well with the Lord. And I was so undone that he cared about me, even in my wretchedness. I gave my heart to the Lord that day in that parking lot. How good of a God to care for me in that moment before I had to be clean. Before I was clean to come to him, he met me there and provided for me.
While we were yet sinners, Christ died for us.